My name is Phil Harper, and I'm the General Manager of Deaf Sports Australia. And so I'm pleased to welcome everyone here today. We've got an agenda with different speakers for today. We're going to be talking about what's happening for the 2026 Games and why we'll be doing it. We'll also start with an acknowledgement of country, and we'll ask Tegan to start proceedings.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands that we're on in the Sunshine Coast region, the Gubbi Gubbi and Jinnaburra peoples, from the northern hinterlands of the Jinnaburra people, and the south to the southern hinterlands. Acknowledge elders past and present, and any Torres Strait Islander and First Nations people here present. Hello everyone, thank you Phil for the warm welcome. Well, I am really proud to be standing here today to share in the celebrations with all of you with 1 year to go for the Australian Deaf Games. Before I start, I would also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands we are standing on and meeting today, the Gubbi Gubbi and the Jinnaburra peoples. And thank you, Tegan, for your wonderful welcome or acknowledgement to country as well. I would also like to acknowledge the deaf community here. We have a very strong and proud deaf community based on the Sunshine Coast, traditionally involving themselves in the deaf ecosystem. I'm here to represent Deaf Connect, Australia's largest service provider and social impact organisation for the deaf community. We're also the largest employer of Auslan users. We have a contingent of deaf staff, and that connects into why we're here today. Our organisation is grounded to deaf culture, our history, and creating space where the community continue to grow and flourish and thrive. As the major sponsor of the Australian Deaf Games, and the second time as major sponsor, and it's a sponsorship we're wanting to continue our work with Deaf Sports Australia, we are proud to be sponsoring again for next year's Games. So obviously we'll have the Games on the Sunshine Coast in partnership with Sunshine Coast Council, with Australian Government, Queensland Government and many other partners. We should be proud that we're participating in sponsoring these events. I know our deaf athletes are already training hard, ready for next year's competitions. And it will be an amazing event in 2026. The Australian Deaf Games is more than just a sporting event. As Kathryn spoke to, it's creating deaf space for our community to get together and connect. Whether it's on the field itself or off the field, it'd be great to see the social engagement, and that's what makes deaf space. From first-timers coming to this event, as well as seasoned athletes like myself who have participated in previous Deaf Games. It's an opportunity to feel a belonging, to represent, to thrive and shine as a deaf athlete and as a deaf community member. Deaf Connect ran a national roadshow recently looking at deaf space. We consulted with the deaf community about what deaf space means for them. And from that roadshow, it's clear that events like Australian Deaf Games are a space where deaf people get together, feel a belonging and connect. And there's been plenty of marriages and romances and friendships that have stemmed from the Australian Deaf Games. We expect over 1,000 participants across the different sporting events at the Australian Deaf Games next year, and many more to show their support, bringing families and friends and deaf community members along with them. Across 20 different sports, and I hope to see more than 20 sports on the calendar. I'm sure it's a lot of work for Deaf Sports Australia to run these events, but across basketball, netball, golf, swimming, and the like. And maybe we'll see pickleball one day for members like myself. So 2024 was truly successful games in Newcastle. I attended and I could see the community thrive throughout those games. Supporting our athletes as well as a social connection through the sporting itself. Bringing along lifelong well-being. Identifying deaf athletes, selecting them for international events and international representation. The most powerful thing about the Australian Deaf Games is how it does bring everyone together, as Kathryn spoke to. It really does bring the community together and brings together smaller deaf communities to become state representatives to compete at the Games. I think we are in Queensland. Most of all in attendance are Queenslanders, and I am supportive for Queensland next year. So I'm going to get in early. Even though I'm New South Wales born, I'm going to support Queensland at the Games next year. So with 1 year to go, we're proud to be a major sponsor in enabling these games. I do want to thank Deaf Sports Australia for continuing to run the tradition of the Australian Deaf Games. We know a lot of work goes into running a Games. Tokyo Deaf Olympics is not too far on the horizon in November. And I do hope Australians watch those events through live streams and feel inspired and feel that inspiration to participate next year at the Australian Deaf Games and participate in Australian deaf sports. Myself, like everyone here, is looking forward to what next year will bring. I'm very much proud to be involved in what will be a successful Games. Happy to be here celebrating 1 year to go.